Sai Ram, our sister Nikki's story comes to you today. We call it Bring Me Close.
Sai Ram, thank you to the Atlanta Sai Center for giving me this opportunity to share my journey with Sai and how I came into the Sai fold. It was in my teenage years, back in the 90s. One of my neighbors moved in next door, and he happened to be a Sai devotee, traveled all over India being in the Air Force, and had experiences, miracles with Swami. So they used to have regular bhajans in their house every Thursday, and I used to listen to those bhajans and used to get so moved and used to really wish, oh, I wish one day I could learn this bhajan, you know. It so happened one day that uncle called my dad for one of their bhajan sessions, Thursday bhajan session. My dad went, and that uncle gave my dad some books on Swami and pictures of Swami, Vibhuti, and a ring with Swami's picture on it. So when my dad brought all those home, I was very excited to know more about this, you know, Sai Baba. I was amazed reading all those, you know, experiences that devotees had with him, and immediately I felt a connection with him, and I started praying to him. I took that small ring that uncle gave to my dad, and I used to look at the picture and I used to pray to him, and I used to tell him, you know, if you are God, bring me closer to you, you know, physically and mentally. It was only in my final year of engineering that I got to go to white fields and get a darshan of Swami. It was an experience in itself. I had to go really very far, take 2 buses, and finally, you know, go to white fields. I saw Swami, Baba for me, and then saw him sitting, and I was really, really, you know, touched by his orange robe and the big halo, the hair around him. It so happened that I got few holidays that time, and I took a break and decided to go to Parthi on my own on the 19th of December. That was a ladies' day in 2001. It so happened that our line got token number 2, so I got a chance to sit really, you know, I was not right in the front, but I would say the way we sit there in Sai Kulwant Hall, it was almost in the second row but very close to the first row, and everybody was looking out, turning their face on the side and looking for Swami. And then suddenly I see him, and I really don't know what happened to me, but it was a moment that it will stay, you know, in my life forever. Swami walks by, he comes in, and he stood right in front of me, and he kept looking at me with a big smile, his lips red, and I looked up at him. Tears were rolling down my eyes. I don't know what happened to me, but I just couldn't stop my tears, and I just folded my hands and I kept looking up at him, and it looks like it was maybe it was just few seconds, but I felt as though it was an eternity for me. Mine and Swami's eyes locked, and I said thank you to Swami for giving me that opportunity. And even till now, whenever I miss Swami physically, I just close my eyes and remember that, you know, he has blessed me, you know, bringing me physically close to him and then mentally also close to him. My prayer has been answered. another incident that I will always remember before Swami's Mahasamadhi, I was also very upset that, that Swami is so sick and ill. I don't know what happened, but I went to bed that night of 23rd of April, and Swami came to my dream, and that dream was a black and white dream. We were all surrounding Swami. We were very close to Swami. We were all singing bhajans to him, and Swami blessed us all. And the next day morning, I woke up and I got emails that Swami left his physical form. But in my heart, I felt, thank you, Swami. At least before you left your physical form, you came in my dream and blessed me to let me know that you're always there for me. And I'm ever, ever thankful to Swami, ever, ever grateful to Swami for that opportunity, for giving me a chance to know him, to learn his lessons, to read his books, to follow his guidance. And every time I have any problem, I know Swami is there that I can always go to. Thank you so much. Sai Ram.